Now I really wanted to share with you guys some super easy, delicious, simple recipes using sweet potatoes. Not only are sweet potatoes extremely delicious, they are very nutritious at the same time. They are full of micronutrients such as vitamin A, vitamin C, manganese, potassium, and many more, so they are fueling your body while being insanely delicious. So I really hope you guys enjoy these recipes. They are most definitely beginner friendly because they are so simple, honestly. So simple and so delicious, you're gonna love them. So the first one I want to share with you guys is vegan sweet potato, gluten-free, refined sugar-free, chocolate brownie. I know that sounds like, okay Rachel, but what's in it? Nothing but delicious gooiness, and it's guilt-free in my opinion because there's no refined sugars, so you don't have to feel bad when you're eating them. I would also say if you do make these, which you should, if you have them the next day, heat them up again, drizzle some maple syrup, drizzle some nut butter, whatever you need to do to enjoy them because they are so gooey and so delicious. So let's get straight in with the recipe. So we're just gonna steam some sweet potatoes. I'm gonna have the full recipes for each of these recipes on my blog, and I will put that in the description bar down below. Then I'm just adding some oats, some chocolate, raw cacao, some ground almonds, a pinch of salt, and then we're just gonna mix all the dry ingredients together. Now in a blender, we're gonna add our dates, our sweet potatoes, and just blend these up so we get one paste. As you can see, this is how it turns out. Looks a bit weird, right? But tastes delicious. So we're just gonna add the wet and the dry ingredients to a bowl as you normally would and give it a real good mix together. I would suggest using oat flour or blending up your oats beforehand. I did just forget this step. They still taste delicious, but next time I make them, I'm definitely gonna remember to blitz them up in the blender first. You can taste it at this point to see if you do wanna add more sweetness. If you have a sweet tooth, add some more maple syrup here, but I personally find that these brownies are really guilt-free and really delicious, and they don't need to be too sweet. But if you do have a sweet tooth, definitely go in there. I'm also adding some chocolate chips just to give that extra chocolate punch to these brownies. Then just mix it all together and combine it well. Then I'm just gonna add this to the baking tray and blend it out. Look at this gooey sweet potato brownie mixture. Put them in the oven for 30 minutes to 40 minutes, depending on your oven, and they come out like this. I just drizzled some maple syrup on top, and I went in with some coconut flakes as well, and these were so yum, so guilt-free, and so simple to make. Absolutely delicious with a cup of tea, because, you know, I'm British. Share with you the pizza base. Now this is using sweet potatoes, it's gluten-free, and it is so simple yet so delicious. Genuinely so delicious. This is probably one of my favorite vegan pizzas to eat, so I know you're gonna love it, and it's nice and simple, so you can just make it anytime, any place. Honestly, you guys, yeah. First, I'm going to make my tomato sauce. I'm just adding some garlic, oregano, tomato, a pinch of salt, and some black pepper. This is a very simple sauce. You can obviously buy your own pizza sauce. Then I topped it off with some basil. And then here I am once again steaming up some sweet potatoes. Once they have cooked, I'm then going to add them to a bowl and just kind of mash them up so I get a smooth consistency. And then this is the point where you can add your favorite seasonings. I've added some garlic granules, nutritional yeast, oregano, salt, pepper, and some red chili flakes. Then I am adding my oat flour to this and giving it a good mix. Then I topped with a bit of apple cider vinegar. Then on a baking tray, I'm just going to add the mixture. As you can see, it is a little bit sticky, so all you need to do is get a spatula, add some water to it, and slowly blend it out until you get that round pizza base that we all know and love. Then pop this in the oven for 20 minutes, depending on your oven, of course. You don't want to cook it too much and you don't want to undercook it. And then you bring it out and then you add your toppings. So I'm just coloring the base with the tomato,
And I'm also adding red onion. You guys can add any of your favorite toppings, but for me personally, this is the pizza to have. Then I'm adding some artichokes, vegan pizza cheese made from coconut oil. Then I'm adding some black olives, a bit of basil. Then put it in the oven for another 10 minutes and woo! Comes out like this. I have added some wilted spinach and some fresh tomatoes on top of this as well. And to be slightly authentic, I am drizzling with some olive oil. This is, of course, optional. And this pizza was insane, guys. So easy and simple to make. And it was like, especially for a gluten-free pizza, this was just bomb. Like, woo! I think the best vegan pizza I've had so far. I'm just gonna be real.
Now I want to show you the sweet potato rostis. There's not really much to say about these. They're obviously very, very simple, very, very versatile. You can eat them with whatever you like, but this is the way that I like to eat them, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
So I've just grated up one sweet potato, added some green onion, salt and pepper, and some garlic. You can add things like cumin here. I ran out of flax, so I added an egg replacement and mixed it all together to kind of bind it. Then in a separate pan, I am adding some garlic, lots and lots of garlic, with some mushrooms. Mix it all together, cook it down, add some salt, add some pepper. Then I'm also adding some fresh cherry tomatoes. Then I'm just gonna wilt some spinach in the corner of the pan. Now I wanted to be really cool and make these without oil by doing it in the waffle iron, as you can see here. And it did not work, so if you've got any tips for me, let me know. So I just took them out the waffle iron and fried them like normal. You can put these in the oven if you don't want to use oil. They won't have that kind of fried crispiness, but they'll still pack a punch of all the flavors and be delicious. So then I'm adding my tomatoes, spinach, and mushrooms. And of course I had to add my avocado. So to top, I've just added some more green onions, a bit more black pepper, some sunflower seeds and some pumpkin seeds. And I forgot the coriander, but I would definitely be adding coriander to this. And then you have a very, very simple, easy, delicious lunch idea with some vegan sweet potato rostis.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. As you can see, they are very simple and very beginner friendly, so I hope you try them and enjoy them. Please like this video if you did enjoy at least one of the recipes. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. And if you do make these recipes, don't forget to tag me in them, especially if you're on Instagram. Just hit me up so I can see your creations. And if you have recipes like them, let me know in the comments too. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Girl, we in public, don't be too loud. Always eventful, I never see your type of species.